All right, we are checking out our next investment property, 8903 Briley Drive. Let's see, quick glimpse of the neighborhood. Close to the end of the street, there's just two houses either side. A lot of trees, lots of grass in this neighborhood, which is nice. Definitely a little bit different than the last neighborhood we checked out. And let's go on in and take a look. Before we go in, I wanted to point out a little bit difference in the exterior. This is siding. It's a hardy siding. It's a lot easier to replace than brick. Looks to be in good shape from what I'm seeing. You take a look at the foundation. There is a crack right along there. Vertical crack instead of horizontal, so that's something to take note of. We'll look for evidence of shifting when we get inside the house. That's really the only spot that I saw from here. We'll take a look. Here's a little tiny crack right there as well. But the exterior seems to be in good shape. The windows are, I wouldn't say new, but definitely in a little bit better state than the last one. So let's go take a look at the roof and then head on into the inside. Not sure if we'll be able to actually see the roof from here. I have to take a look from the back. Yeah, I can't really get a good view of the roof from here other than what we're seeing right here. Maybe we'll have a better view from the back of the house. This crack, I'm not sure if that's part of the foundation or just the stairway. It looks to be a separate stairway. Yeah, this is a separate concrete than the actual slab that it's on, so that's not a foundational concern. Walking in, this is a turnkey property. You can have someone move in as soon as possible. They've already painted, they've already cleaned. You can see the tiles in really good shape. I'm looking for cracks. Don't really see any. This would be, I'm assuming it could be either a living room or a dining room. Kind of gives way to interpretation. It is right off the kitchen though, which is nice. Looks like this is actually a pretty new tile that they installed. Good sized kitchen. You will need, or the tenant will need, refrigerator to go right there, dishwasher to go right here, and then I'm not sure what's going on with these cabinets, but those would probably need to be pushed back a little bit. But overall, good state of condition. Try to get a better angle from this back corner. This hallway leads to the bedrooms. This entry leads to the front. And we do have a little bit of a enclosed workspace here. Can't really count it a garage because can't park a car in it. It is not air conditioned, but it is covered, so a good little workshop space. Checking the back side. Again, siding throughout. This side has pretty good slab, no cracks that I can tell. Yeah, that thought might be a tiny crack, but doesn't look to be too deep. Storage shed here, I don't have the key to, but you got a huge backyard, which is awesome. It's probably like 3 or 4 times the size of a normal yard. Great space. And see the back side of the house. Get your windows, AC unit. And I'm not seeing any cracks in the slab along the bottom of the house. So overall, a really good outward condition. Doesn't look like it's going to need too much work on the outside. Doesn't look like you're going to need to replace too many windows. And then here's what we can see of the roof. Definitely a better condition roof than what we saw at the last house. A little bit older, but doesn't look to be having too much wear on it. then let's go check out the actual bedrooms. So tile throughout the whole house, switches to hardwood in the bedrooms. Definitely a big plus, so you don't have to worry about carpet replacement. I'm not seeing any cracks in the walls here. And looks like they left their big dresser there. So you have your furnace centrally located in the house, which is kind of interesting. It takes up some closet space. I would probably keep this closet closed off to the tenants so that they don't have clothes next to the HVAC. That could be a fire hazard. Interesting, but not the worst problem to have. You do have a nice sized bathroom here. Tile throughout, all the way up to the ceiling. Looking for cracks, I don't see any. And the stand-up shower. Lead into the next bedroom. Pretty good size as well, hardwood. And this closet doesn't have HVAC in it, so you can definitely store some clothes, shoes, what have you. And check out the last one. So here's the last one. Closet. Pretty good sized rooms. They're a little small, but you definitely could fit a queen size bed in all these. Maybe a king size in one of them pushing it. And this one, water heater. This door's a little stuck. I'd recommend replacing that. But overall, much better condition. Doesn't look like a lot of upfront work to be done. And you can have tenants move in as soon as possible.